We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Number 69 makes his big league debut right after this. Joe Ross will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
So guys, these Nationals, as they interplay here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best. Baseball right now, losers of 5 of their last 6.
First pitch, 7-16.
Heading out towards shallow right. Eaton is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, number 69. And as you could imagine, the butterflies are fluttering as this is his first major league at-bat.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this, late-round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh?
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Number 69 has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's Matt Adams now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Pete Alonso. He's currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here.
Yeah, he's definitely been one of the best run producers in the sport over the last several weeks, I'm sure.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Mets strand 1. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a score. Marcus Stroman gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Out in front of it, strike one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Adam Eaton digging in next. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 4 home runs, and 29 driven in. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Here now is Juan Soto. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Popped him up. Collins has a play, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. We are still scoreless. Into the box, Michael Conforto. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Shot toward right center. But this will be run down out there in the alley. A nice play by the center fielder for the first out. J.D. Davis the next to bat. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. No score here as we play inning number 2. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Got him to go down swinging there. J.D. Davis goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Collins.
First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. Two and 0 now.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. And that retires the side. Down in order goes. In now for Washington, Eric Thames comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Thames is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
And there's the first out. So the base is empty here with one away. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. And it's fouled away. Stroman, also known as Stro-Show at times, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
And there are two away now.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Darlin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Conforto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and up next the center fielder Jake Marisnick. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove, and not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
And that will bring in the former top prospect Ahmed Rosario. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. On the ground to Kendrick. This might be 2. He's got it to second for 1. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 69. And they're runners at the corners now. He's set and the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Eaton is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. The relay throw, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt Adams.
Digging in, Matt Adams. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. And this is swung on and hit on the ground for Kendrick at second. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends. Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And that is swung on and missed by Suzuki. He's down on strikes for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan Zimmerman. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Victor Robles is on deck. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Victor Robles digging in now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and no strikes.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
2-0 to the Nationals center fielder.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. set for the start of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Gloved by Kendrick. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Digging in, Michael Conforto. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the fourth, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3.
Leading up for the Nationals, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
The 1-0 home. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Softly hit out to short. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
In now is Adam Eaton. In there, now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
The left fielder,
Juan Soto to the plate now. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll step off and try again. The windup and the 0-1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box now, Eric Thames. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Thames behind 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High and deep to right center. Robles is back on it. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Here's Jake Marisnick as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Late that time for a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball, down.
And there's ball 2 now.
Count is 2-1.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 1.
Coming to the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. From the stretch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Robles. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. So here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter, Starlin Castro.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is there, 2 down.
Up next for the Nationals, the third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring forward the power-hitting third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Next up from New York, number 69. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So now to the plate, Matt Adams, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch.
Well,
Pulled toward right center field. Robles is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And he misses 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The 2-1 home. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The right fielder, number 30.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. He's set. Here it comes. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And it's gone. Michael Conforto connects for a 2-run home run. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Mets have come back to tie this one at 2.
Well, that home run didn't have the height to carry an incredible distance, but it certainly had the velocity to get out of the park. As you can see here on Show Track, the ball was launched at 117 miles an hour. A very impressive swing of the bat.
To the plate now, J.D. Davis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Through 5.5, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. A ball and no strikes. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate, Adam Eaton, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Marisnick. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nationals gone in order. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Roenis Elias is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55. Roenis.
7th inning ready to roll, and now it'll be the catcher, Zach Collins.
Leading off for the Mets, the catcher, Zach Collins.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive, and will do it again on 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Digging in, Jake Marisnick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Jed Lowry now. As he'll take a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Standing in now, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, number 69, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old-school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Drilled to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Score remains 2-2. Last half of the 7th here, and in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Oh, that's out.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Hit hard to short. Rosario's got it to Lowry at the bag. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
So base is empty now after the double play. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Starlin Castro. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nationals go quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Will Harris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Ready to begin the 8th, and up next it's the left-handed power threat Matt Adams. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Drilled right back up the middle and into center field. A base hit, so early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Swing and a high chopper to second for 1. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Ready once again, Michael Conforto. Career numbers against Will Harris, not great. He's 1 for 8. Here comes the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The set and the 1-0. 2-0 now. Harris, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. J.D. Davis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Count now, a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Still even at 2-2.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
The set and the 2-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
The catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. A couple of pretty good performances turned in on the mound so far, as evidenced by the numbers there as we show you the starter comparison in this 2-2 ballgame. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Stepping in now, Victor Robles. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Score remains 2-2. Now in the box, Zach Collins. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. From the stretch, And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra-aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Digging in now, Jake Marisnick. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Robles is back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter number 4, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Digging in and looking for more, Jed Lowry. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
The 1-1 pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering, and he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. But speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Number 39 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 39.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
Off the plate.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. All even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
At the plate now, Adam Eaton.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
To the plate now, Juan Soto. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. One there, back to first, a double play. And we are heading to extra innings. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. Wander Suero takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 51.
We are into extra innings, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. And now pitch on the way. And it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Number 69.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 69. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, so a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Matt Adams, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1-1. Here it is. No contact there, and it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
He set the payoff pitch, and he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. The set and the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. One that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Hot shot on the ground is short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. Bottom of the inning now, and in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames.
The first baseman, Eric Thames.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now the 1-0.
Oh, that's off the plate.
2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And this will find the seam into right field, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
There's high ball hitters and low ball hitters in the game. Obviously, this guy likes the ball down below the knees. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's Howie Kendrick as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The winning run is at first base. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Line to the right side, but foul. Here's the 2-2 pitch. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-strike offering. line towards center field. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's Starlin Castro. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. 4-1. Two 2-0 to the Nationals DH in this one.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And that's in there, 2-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
Dylan Betances is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. Two runners in scoring position to deal with. And now the runner breaks for the plate. And now a late squeeze. And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game.
What? What did I just see? My eyes have to be messing with me because I think I just saw a walk-off suicide squeeze to end this thing. Gutsy call or stupid, I'm not sure, but it sure looks like a genius move right now. Incredible.
Well, it's a team sport, of course, but it is customary to recognize one individual that stood out above all else. And there he is on your screen. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here, 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight for the victorious Washington Nationals, 3 runs.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Stay tuned for Nationals baseball next. Anibal Sanchez gets the ball for Washington in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Hey, Matty V, you know, there's such a good thing as...
Well hit out to straightaway center. Robles is back on it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Now here's the pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. On to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 6.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's in.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Adam Eaton digging in next. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for Washington, the right fielder, Adam Eaton.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Roll. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Wilmer Defoe waits on deck. On the ground to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Batting second, the shortstop, Wilmer.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. This one's down to third. Reined in. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. Right to him. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. Second inning set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, J.D. Davis. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. At the plate, Michael Conforto. He went deep in the contest last night. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Right side and right into the shift. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Matt Adams stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Now Adams connects deep to right. Eaton going back at the track. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
So striding forward now, Jake Marisnick. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Collins, a native Floridian. He's a 2nd-year big leaguer. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I got the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Batting 9.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping in, Jed Lowry. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Robles retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 New York. Here's Howie Kendrick, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Castro, 30 years of age. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
The 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Lifted in the air out towards left center, and he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Washington. They're down 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo.
One of the keys to securing a win.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Fouled off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Nimmo on at first, nobody out. Fastball called strike, 1 and 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
Runner!
There goes the runner. And this will be fouled away. He'll try it again from first. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soto makes the catch, and now they might be able to double him off at first.
Now batting, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Popped him up. Cabrera is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. From the stretch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Nope.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. He is swung on and missed, strike 3. Mets strand 1.
We're back now as the Nationals ready to bat in the 3rd inning. And as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. I asked a member of their coaching staff what the secret is to their success, and he was quick to say it's being multidimensional. He said they certainly have some very talented hitters that know how to drive guys in, but it's their ability to run the bases that puts pressure on the defense, and that, he thinks, sets them apart from some of the other teams. And guys entering the day, they're near the top of the league in both runs scored and stolen bases.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
The catcher,
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Yan Gomes becomes the second out in the bottom of the 3rd. In now is Adam Eaton. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And this one will bounce into the wall, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box, Wilmer Defoe. Swing and a liner. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger of start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, it's the left-handed power threat, Matt Adams. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Liner toward right center. Eaton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here now is Juan Soto.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Full count, 3-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. So here's Starlin Castro. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
Whoa, that's down.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And this is on the ground for Lowry at short. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail things here 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And now it'll be the catcher, Zach Collins. Back at it is Sanchez as he moves ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The bat, number 4.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-1.
No, that's low.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Now that's second baseman, Robinson Cano.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. He's set, now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Sanchez coming up on pitch number 71 so far. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Kendrick. Defoe's got the short throw at second, and the side is retired. Let's leave one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind 0 balls and 2 strikes. Down the first baseline. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put
a diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. One gone for the Nationals in the fifth, and that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. One out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
That's on the outer edge, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And that's outside. He lost him ball 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Cano trying to get there. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jeff McNeil. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Lifted the other way to left center. Robles is in pursuit. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
In now, Michael Conforto. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Hudson has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors. And in that time, he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Matt Adams will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. Top of the order. Striding in now for the Nats, Adam Eaton. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Under it is Marisnick, 1 away.
The batter, number 1.
At the plate, Wilmer Defoe. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Oh-1, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now another 1-2. Hit to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for Washington, Noah Fielder.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a drive out toward left center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Standing in now, Howie Kendrick. 1-0 the count. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Bounce towards the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ryan Harper is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 33, Ryan Harper.
All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Zach Collins.
Zach Collins.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And now a pitch on the way. On a swing and a miss, and that wasn't exactly the most convincing at-bat of the afternoon as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Stepping up now, Jed Lowry. It was a walk in his last trip. Now here's the pitch, and this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Harper has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boy, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a solo shot for Jed Lowry. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Mets open things up here. It's now 4-1.
You're going to get one fastball right down the middle, probably once or twice a game, and you cannot miss it. And he did not miss it. He roasted that pitch.
Now batting, the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
So here's Brandon Nimmo.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. Cano waits on the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now a 4-1 Mets lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Now here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Up next for the Nationals.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Shreve is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Now to the plate, Victor Robles. It was a walk in his last trip. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now that's popped up. Adams moving to his left, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets... Roenis Elias will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. So here's Jeff McNeil regarding his previous meetings with Roenis Elias. He's 2 for 3. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. 4-1 our score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starters. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Davis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. And that misses inside. 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, it's the left-handed power threat, Matt Adams. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
He pulls this one into right, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Popped up. And there's your first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 2.
Striding in, Adam Eaton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. A 1-1 count to the Nationals' leadoff batter.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And he is in there.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop.
Into the box now, Wilmer Defoe. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Conforto is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-1 to count. 2 out with the man at first. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Full count still. The next 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Howie Kendrick. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nats leave a pair, and Sean Doolittle enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is under it. 1 down.
Up next to the net, the catcher.
So stepping in, Zach Collins. He's set and the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. And it's fouled away. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Nope. Outside.
Look, being a closer is one of the toughest jobs, and it's hard to dominate every chance you get. But he definitely looks off right now, making it interesting to say the least.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Hit out towards second, and that is through into center field. A base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect with the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So next for the Nationals is the designated hitter, Starlin Castro. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Dylan Betances enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, that's Dribble Cabrera. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And he'll step off and try and reset. First offering on its way. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Here it comes, 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Collins gathers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Up next for Washington.
So striding in, Ryan Zimmerman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Tances sets. Here's his offering. 2 out, nobody on. Last strike now for the Nats. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Mets took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. David Peterson earned his 5th win of the year.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Mets got 11 hits overall as they took down the Nationals in Washington 4-1. Entering the day's action, the Nationals sit in 3rd place in the National League East division, and the Mets are 4th in the division. The Philadelphia Phillies brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-2. In the standings, the Braves sit atop the NL East, and the Phillies are at the bottom of the division. The Marlins amassed 14 hits in the game as they sank the Mariners 10. While the Mariners sit in last place in the American League West Division. Yu Darvish got the W, his 11th this season, as the Cubs got past the Reds 4-2.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball next on the show. Rick Porcello gets the starting nod for the Mets. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes. And 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Striding into the box, Colton Wong. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game. Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The count now at 2-2. Wong aboard here at first with nobody out. This is on the ground over to first. To Lowry at the bag. On to first, a double play.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-2 pitch. And no messing with Goldschmidt there as he'll take first on ball 4. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that brings up Matt Carpenter. Low for ball 1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
He's right there, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. Cardinals 0, Mets coming to bat. It's a rematch of the 2006 NLCS. Carlos Martinez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Brandon Nimmo sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Robinson Cano comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. 1 out, nobody on. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2. A check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So here's Pete Alonso. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center. Number 22 on the year as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto.
The right fielder,
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Beautiful diving stop. Wow. The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul DeYoung. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Paul DeYoung.
Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Ball 2 now.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now here's the pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Now at the plate, Dexter Fowler. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fowler, a native of Georgia. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Yadi Molina digging in now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. And Molina swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
At the plate now, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back on it is the left fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And with it, the Cardinals have come back to even things at 2.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
A ball and no strikes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. J.D. Davis, the next at bat. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And he takes ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swung on, missed. 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. Fowler is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 69.
Stepping into the box, number 69. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch on its way. Two out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at-bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Lays off 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. The 1-0 home.
1-1.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is.
Welcome back to Citi Field, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Mets this season. Entering today's action, they've allowed the fewest hits of any team in the league, while also racking up the most strikeouts. As one member of the pitching staff pointed out, we don't give you any breaks. From the beginning of the game to the end, our staff comes at you with nasty stuff, and we back that up with great command as well. Guys, clearly this staff presents opposing lineups with all kinds of challenges.
Thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, Colton.
There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Edman. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Edman, a 5'10" switch hitter. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here, 2 away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Lowry. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up, all even at 2-2. Bottom of the third now, and standing in the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon.
Nope.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one.
Count 1-0.
One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Fouled off. The 1-2. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. At the plate, Robinson Cano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, they'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Now the 1-0. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
And there he goes towards second. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball four. First and second now to start the inning.
Number 6.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff McNeil. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air to left. O'Neill waits on it. 1 out.
Up next to the bat, the first baseman, Pete.
So one man gone for the Mets in the third. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
The count is 1-2.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. He's got it to second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter as we begin the top of the 4th.
Matt Carpenter.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Bullet back up the middle. Nimmo patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder Dexter
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Get down, 1-1.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Now to the plate, the Mets DH, J.D. Davis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 pitch on its way.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Now batting, the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
First offering on its way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Hit in the air to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Nimmo is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
Standing in, Tyler O'Neill, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. At the knees, strike 1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Tyler O'Neill becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Into the box, Lane Thomas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On the ground to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Jed Lowry. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The center fielder, number 9.
Back to the top of the order now, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. The 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line towards center field. Thomas is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Cano waits on the first pitch, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 2-1. Two and two. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And Cano's able to lay off that time. He'll reach on the base on balls. On its way is pitch number 75. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. He pulls this one into right. Fowler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets strand 1 through 5. All new inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. First offering on its way.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
And a a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled away. Set to deal on 2-2. Tommy Edman waits on deck. Swing and he pops him up. Lowry into shallow left. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tommy Edman. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Home Kim enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 33.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Wong. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So digging in now, J.D. Davis. First pitch on its way. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Mets leave 1. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And it's fouled away. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Slider, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Digging in once again, number 69. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, number 69.
Sent on the ground out to second. Wong gets to it, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 4.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-2.
2 strikes.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In his career, Cano is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. Fouled away. 0-2. Here it is. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Conforto is there. One pitch, one out.
The left fielder, Tyler.
Ready now, Tyler O'Neill. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way.
Ball one.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Outside, 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The center fielder, number 35.
First offering on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 69 is there, and he has it for the out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
No balls, 2
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3. And
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cards leave 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. So here's Jeff McNeil.
Leading up for the Mets.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Number 6.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hard hit ball to second. And that will get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Now back, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Here comes the first pitch. Michael Conforto stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. Back goes Fowler, and as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
Jordan Hicks is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
In now, J.D. Davis, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And there's ball 1. One and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Now here's the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. 3 runs already home here. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2 and 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2 and 2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
The batter, the catcher.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2 and 2 now. As a look, now the pitch.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Number 69 waits on deck. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. That's taken. Now it's 0 and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1 and 2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Fielded by Goldschmidt. There's one. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. Now 5-2 New York. Coming forward now is the Cards' designated hitter, Tommy Edman. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance of getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
So now to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Previous history against Dellin Betances, he's hitless in 6 tries. Betances, a 32-year-old veteran, has a strong chance of being an all-star this year. He's currently leading the vote totals among relief pitchers.
Hey, hats off to this guy right now. It wouldn't have been my first guess if I was thinking about who was leading at this position. But you know what? He's played very well this year, and the fans certainly have taken notice.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Paul Goldschmidt is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts.
Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
5-2 the final score tonight. The New York Mets came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Rick Porcello with his 4th win this season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Dellin Betances records the save, his 15th.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Looking first at the NL East, the New York Mets only allowed 2 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 5-2. The Chicago Cubs allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 19-2. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.